विकसित भारत का अमृत काल सेवा सुशासन गरीब कल्याण के 11th साल के सेलिब्रेट करेंगे जून 10 बीजेपी हेड ऑफिस कोहिमा दे एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस एड्रेस करेंगे डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर वाई पैटन रा कुशी की जुआ 11 साल मोदी सरकार व सर्विस के कमिटमेंट भाव गवर्नेंस के कल्चर दे और सिक्योरिटी के हाईएस्ट प्रायोरिटी दे टर्न कुशी पैटन रा कुशी के पीएम मोदी ला लीडरशिप भीतर दे इंडिया दा डेवलपमेंट ला जर्नी दे कदम बढ़ाइना बॉर्डर सिक्योर कुशी इकोनॉमी बूस्ट कुशी और सब सिटीजन खानों दे टेक्नोलॉजी आनी दिशा मिनिस्टर इम्ना अलोंग बा कुशी की मोदी सरकार ला 11 साल पिछले कंट्री दो विशेष सामान खान दे कामयाबी हासिल कुशी मोदी सरकार खान देश और देश का चंदा खान के उठाबले दुखिया खान के सर्व कुरुबले और भाव गवर्नेंस प्रमोट कुरुबले ध्यान दे साल 2014 दे मोदी पीएम बनी जाइना देश ला इकोनॉमी भी बिशी ग्रो हुई मोदी सरकार बा किसिम एरियाज चनेगा एजुकेशन हेल्थ केयर एम्पावरमेंट और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर निशना दे प्रोग्रेस कुरुशे देश के डेवलप बनावले I be the reporter Grace Sakadebra, teacher report Saisa.
The aspect and concept behind the celebration of these 11 years of Modi government is to let the people know what our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has done for the nation, especially for the citizens of India. In the past 11 years, under his regime, India has grown up in the field of technology, infrastructural development. In economy also, we have seen mass and vast changes in every sphere. Today, we will be celebrating the 11 years of his governance, which is an ongoing process. Under these 11 years of Modi governance, India has become the 4th largest economy in the world. When the world was plagued by the COVID pandemic, and most of the powerful European nations, as well as the Americans, their economy collapsed. And now they are struggling to find their path. But under the able leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, we have grown from the 11th largest economy to the 4th largest economy in the world, which is indeed a masterstroke of his brain. Today, as we celebrate 11 years of his governance, his good governance, under the theme Sushasan Garib Kalyan, which is a nationwide celebration all over India. Without going much deep into the celebration, I would like to hand over the time to our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Shri Y. Patton ji, to give in brief the achievement of Modi government in the last 11 years. Thank you. Sir, you may take your time.
The tenure of the Modi government will be written in a golden words in the history of India. This period is becoming a golden era of the Sankalp city for develop India and self-reliant India. These 11 years of journey was not work by Prime Minister Modi ji alone, but by dedicating himself for uplifting the hard work, sacrifice, and dreams of 140 crores Indians. This era of Modi's governance has laid a strong foundation for India's future. It is as difficult to summarize this 11 years continuous journey in one speech or press conference as it is to summarize an entire life into a few pages. Today, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, where there is technology, there is progress. Where there is a BJP government, there is welfare for the poor. Governance is now service. The government is now participative. Good governance is now a culture. India has embarked on its Amrit Kaal towards becoming a developed nation over the past 11 years. Before 2014, the mindset was, how will this happen? It is not possible. Today's mindset is, it will happen and it must happen, because if Modi is there, it's possible. Modi government brought a politics of performance in Indian politics. Under Modi ji's leadership, the government has become responsive, responsible, accountable, reform performance, transform-oriented, and participatory. Before 2014, India was plagued with corruption, schemes, and appeasement politics. But today, we talk about development, innovation, and transformation. Earlier benefits from government schemes did not reach people. Middlemen swallowed the funds. Today, direct benefit transfer, DBT, are credited funds straight into citizens' accounts. Earlier, people fear medical expenses. Now, free treatment is available under Ayushman Bharat. Earlier, we were dependent on import. Today, we lead in export due to Make India. Earlier, we were among the world's frugal economies. Today, India is on the path to become the fourth largest economy. These 11 years have been of development, trust, and transformation. Every citizen is now witnessing and experiencing a changing India. Prime Minister Modi ji credited India's success to 140 crore citizens and says, we believe in transformation, not revenge. Only those reach great heights who think about change, not retaliation. Under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, India is now capable of taking bold decisions and defining new normals, including decisive military response to terrorism. It is no coincidence that 11 years of Amrit Kaal are being celebrated at a time when the world recognizes the success of Operation Sindoor. Operation Sindoor is not just a military mission, it reflects our resolve, courage, and the image of a changing India. India is becoming self-reliant in the defense sector, now recognized globally as Made in India, tested in Pakistan, trusted worldwide. Under the Congress regime, from Indira to Manmohan, only slogan like Garibi Hatao, remove poverty, were given, but today, data shows that over 270 million people have moved out of poverty under Modi government. Prime Minister Modi once said, my dream is that India's poor should not remain just a number in statistics, but becomes the center of policy making. Today, the dream is visible in government schemes where the poor are the central focus, such as Temjen Garib Kalyan Yojana, Swachh Bharat Mission, Ujjwala Yojana, PM Awas Yojana, Jal Jeevan Mission, PM Jan Dhan Yojana, Ayushman Bharat, PM Kisan Samman Nidhi, and many more. Under the Prime Minister Modi ji leadership, 100 crore Indians are working together to make India a developed nation. Since Modi ji became Prime Minister, the darkness of corruption has faded and the light of good governance has spread. These 11 years have also been about reviving our ancient cultural and spiritual heritage. Significant and bold decisions taken include abrogation of Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir, abolishing triple talaq, implementation of GST, and work bill amendment. India's foreign policy now reflects its rich cultural heritage. Looking back at these 11 years of service, good governance, and welfare of the poor, it is clear that India has journeyed from darkness to light, despair to hope, and corruption to good governance. Modi hai to mumkin hai. Not just a slogan, but a ground reality. Politics is no longer about promises, but performance. Heritage and development, cultural preservation with modernization. Women are now at the center of development. The stance on terrorism, zero tolerance to terror. Defense exports increased 30 times. India is becoming self-reliant. Strike on corruption, scam ended. E-auctions ensure transparency. India is now a global leader. Monitoring of government schemes through digital tracking and social audits. Global recognition of Ayurvedic and yoga. So with these few words, I express the 11 years of our Honorable Prime Minister's government under his leadership. Thank you to all our media friends.
Today, as we celebrate the 11 years of the visionary leader of our nation, Bharat, Shri Narendra Modi ji, it is of eminence that Nagaland too, the cornermost state in the nation on the Eastern Front, led by the Deputy Chief Minister Shri Y. Patton, we would like to express what he has achieved in just a few words in these 11 years of the NDA government led by Shri Narendra Modi ji. It is very depreciative to express, because 11 years of Modi government, none of us can bring it down to a press conference and express all the achievements and all the impetus that Narendra Modi ji's leadership has brought to the nation. But just like our BLP and Deputy Chief Minister has put across, I would also like to bring a few points. The Modi-led government, 2014 onwards, has always focused itself on Seva, Sushasan, and Garib Kalyan. Seva means to serve, Sushasan is governance, and Garib Kalyan is to do, to uplift and empower the poor. These are the core values on which Narendra Modi ji, our Honorable Prime Minister, started his journey. Narendra Modi ji's government is dedicated to a developed India. In the past 11 years, the Modi government has turned service into a commitment, good governance into a culture, and made security the highest priority. This is the new India. This is the world's trust. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, India has embarked on a new journey of development. During the Amrit Kaal of a developed India, Amrit Kaal is the era of the golden era of a developed India, focusing on service, good governance and welfare of the poor. At the heart of every scheme by the Modi government lies public welfare, aimed at making the lives of ordinary citizens easier and taking the nation to a new heights on the global stage. Over the past 11 years, under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, the government has secured borders, strengthened the economy, and brought technology to every citizen. 2014, when Modi took over the reins of this nation, we were below the 10th economies of the world, which jumped to the 5th largest economy, and now we are running to be the 4th largest economy for the consecutive times now. So we can see how the economy build-up has been done. Even the forex reserves of the country has jumped up to one of the highest in the nations of the world. Recently, we have faced Operation Sindoor. India demonstrated its resolve by executing Operation Sindoor, targeting terrorist bases and air bases in Pakistan. This operation underscored Prime Minister Modi's vision of a proactive India that eliminates terrorism at its roots. India has built its indigenous defense capabilities with advancements like the S-400 missile defense system, BrahMos and Akash missiles, INS Vikrant, Tejas aircraft, and the Prachand attack helicopter. India is emerging as a self-reliant defense powerhouse. The nation's defense exports have surged 34 times during Modi's government, reaching 23,622 crore, reflecting strategic foresight and diplomatic efforts. Modi government has never been pulled down in its sense of its duty towards its people. During global evacuation missions also, during COVID-19, and also when Operation Ganga, Operation Devi Shakti, and Vande Bharat mission, this effort showcased India's commitment to the safety of its diaspora. When our people were stuck in different places like Ukraine and in different military zones when war was waged, the government of India was very prompt to bring back its diaspora to our nation. There has been a sharp decline in the Naxalism reduction. 70% decline in Naxal incidents has happened significantly, and economic growth and digital transformation has happened in a very big manner. The world's 4th largest economy, digital transactions reach 24 lakh crore, with UPI accounting to 83% of all digital payments. You must remember when digital payments were launched in this country, and no one believed that the world's most populous country could transform itself into digital payment. Today, even our sabjiwala and our aloo chaat wala, they are in digital payment mode. Transparent procurement system has been very clearly introduced with the government e-marketplace GEM, where by March 2025, over 13 lakh 41 lakh crore worth of orders were processed. Direct benefit transfers, as our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister has said, now the middleman has been removed and most of the beneficiaries are going directly into the beneficiary's account. And one of the most surprising and efficient way how the economy has been built is the ease of doing business in India. It was in 142nd position, and today it is at the 63rd position in global ranking. So it has jumped by more than 100% to be, the bureaucratic red tapeism and all the problems that were there has sturdily come down to be a leading powerhouse in the world. And tax relief for the middle class, we remember very well. Only 2 lakhs rupees was exempted from tax. Then it went up to 250, then 350. Today, for the middle class people, having an income up to 12 lakhs, there is no taxation, benefiting the middle class and boosting economic growth, boosting spending also. Space achievements, we know very well, India successfully Chandrayaan-3 mission and preparations for Gaganyaan highlights the nation's advancement in space technology driven by the government's support for scientific talent. Infrastructure development has been at an all-time high. 7,600 crore investment in the Vandavan port and the development of vertical lift sea bridges has been going on. Recently, the inauguration of the Chenab Bridge, the world's highest railway bridge, symbolizes India's commitment to modern infrastructure. Rural connectivity, 99% of villages now have rural road connectivity. Daily highway construction averages 34 kilometers daily, with 136 Vande Bharat trains operational today in this nation and 103 railway stations revamped under the Amrit Bharat scheme. The Udan scheme has also made air travel affordable for the common man. Agricultural support, the agriculture budget for 25-26 has been quintupled under the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi. 3.7 lakh crore has been dispersed to over 11 crore farmers by DPD. 1.75 lakh crore in claims have been paid under the PM Fasal Bima Yojana. Welfare initiatives, the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana provide free food grains to 81 crore people. Even Nagaland receives this PM Garib Kalyan Yojana till today. The PM Awas Yojana has constructed over 4 crore houses, and the Jal Jeevan Mission has ensured piped water supply to over 15 crore households. We as a state of Nagaland have been beneficiaries of these great schemes by PM Modi. Irrigation projects, the PM Krishi Sinchai Yojana has initiated 112 irrigation projects worth 93,000 crore, reducing dependence on monsoons. The ENAM platform has integrated 1,473 mandis, promoting transparent trade. India achieved COP21 target 9 years ahead of schedule. It is the environmental initiative the nation is progressing towards a 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel energy capacity. In 2022, the tiger population reached a record 3,682 and over 142 crore saplings were planted under the One Tree, One Mother campaign. Cultural heritage. The abrogation of Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir, development of the Kashi Vishwanath Corridor, Mahakal project and Ram Mandir are milestones in preserving India's cultural heritage. Monuments like the Statue of Unity and the National War Memorial honor national heroes. Women empowerment. The Nari Shakti Vandan Act mandates 33% reservation for women in legislatures. Initiatives like the maternity benefit scheme, Mudra Yojana, and the formation of 90 lakh self-help groups have empowered women economically and socially too. Women in defense. Women now serve in permanent commissions in the armed forces, and for the first time, a female soldier is deployed on the line of control. India also boasts the highest number of female pilots and a significant presence of women in STEM fields. Education reforms. The new education policy 2020 has led to the establishment of 8 new Indian Institute of Management, 7 Indian Institute of Technology, and 490 universities throughout the country. The PM Kaushal Vikas Yojana has trained 1.6 crore youth, enhancing employability. Startup ecosystem. India ranks 3rd globally in the startup ecosystem with over 1.6 lakh startups generating 17.6 lakh jobs. Notably, 51% of these startups are based in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Healthcare initiatives. The Ayushman Bharat scheme has issued 40.71 crore health cards, facilitating over 9 crore hospital treatments worth 1.3 lakh crore. Additionally, 37 crore teleconsultations have been conducted through e-Sanjeevani. Health infrastructure. Over 17,750 rural and 11,000 urban health and wellness centers have been established. An investment of 64,180 crore is being made to strengthen health infrastructure across the country. Northeast development. The Rising Northeast Investors Summit 2025 attracted 4.3 lakh crore in investments towards the Northeast. Insurgency-related incidents have decreased by 64%, and over 3,600 projects worth 44,859 crore have been approved in the region. And regional connectivity, the development of 10 greenfield airports and the establishment of the largest cancer care network in South Asia in Assam are testament to the government's focus on Northeast development.
I would like to introduce my committee members. First of all, my name is Shilukaba Longchar. I'm the State Secretary for BJP Nagaland, and I'm the convener for this Viksit Bharat ka Amrit Kaal Seva Sushasan Garib Kalyan ke 11 Saal, 11 Saal. On my extreme right, we have our committee member, that is Sir K. Hokkaido Jimomi. He is our committee member. He is also the state spokesperson for our BJP. Next, we have Bindu Kosh, who is also a state spokesperson and a committee member for the 11 years of Modi government. Next, we have Akam Bongan, who is our co-chief spokesperson. And on my extreme right, Ms. Terrorism. Nagaland State, along with the rest of the state, are having this press conference simultaneously. We as a BJP organization, we feel proud for achieving this 11 years milestone. For example, in the other states, the chief ministers, for example, in Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, and as well as in Arunachal Pradesh, our Honorable Minister, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju is holding the press conference as we speak now. So, in all together, in all the NDA-led government, all the states as well as the union territories, simultaneous press conference is being held in 35 states as well as union territories. On the 4th of June this month, we had our state workshop, which was held in IMC Hall, in Tourist Lodge in Dimapur. And simultaneously, the rest of the districts are having their workshop. And we will be proceeding with a district press conference as well as exhibition in all the districts. This celebration will go till the August of 15, where we have made several committees in lieu of this celebration, that is the 11 years of Modi government, which are headed by our honorable advisors and ministers. We have our state convener for Dr. Sharma Prasad Mukherjee Palidan Diwas, our honorable advisor Shri Tobihoto. We have Shri Kropol, honorable advisor, state convener for World Environment Day and Tree Plantation. Shri Jagat Jimomi, honorable minister, state convener for the 50 years of emergency. Our honorable minister Shri Imna Along as the state convener for Yoga Day celebration, and our honorable minister Shri Paiwang as the state convener for Bharat Ayushman Yojana and state-wise health camps. So with this, we will be celebrating in all the booths and all the districts and all the mandals. So this is a continuous process, and after the press conference, we will be heading for an exhibition that will be held in our conference hall. So now I invite all the press fraternity to please join us on the exhibition.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.